Hey, welcome to Tuesday Coffee Break with me, Michael Coffey. And last week I started a new series called The 4 Elements of Building Firm Trust as a Leader. And those 4 elements are forming trust, increasing trust, restoring trust, and multiplying trust. So if you want to check out last week's video, that was on forming trust, and today we're going to talk about increasing trust. So as you intentionally form trust, you cannot assume or take for granted that the trust will increase. So here's a question we're going to start out with. Name one thing you intentionally did this last week to increase trust with another person. Now take that for a second and think about that. Now, most of us don't really think about increasing trust intentionally. Now, we do it by being trustworthy and showing up on time and doing those sorts of things, but do we really think about intentionally increasing trust? Now, in some of the research that we've done, what we've learned and what we realize is that increasing trust, you cannot assume it. You cannot assume that trust will be increased just because it's been formed. So we want to speak specifically about this idea of increasing trust and why we need to increase trust. And let me give you some reasons why. One is that when we increase trust, we foster responsibility taking. So Booker T. Washington said in one of his quotes, it says, "Few things can help an individual more than to place responsibility on them and to let them know that you trust them." And that was from Booker T. Washington. So why else do we increase trust beyond this responsibility taking piece of it? Well, we also increase trust because high trust improves collaboration, communication, execution, innovation, strategy, engagement, partnering, and a whole array of relationship components at work and in life. When we increase trust, we also mutually benefit one another. So I want to ask you a couple of questions for you to consider, and in order to really practice this idea of increasing trust. The first question is this: list a few things you've intentionally done in this past month to intentionally increase trust with your team or with other partners at work. And then the second question is for you to list 5 things that you'll do in the coming month that will intentionally increase trust with partners or team members at work. So as you continue to intentionally form and increase trust, and over the coming weeks as we talk about restoring trust and multiplying trust, we would love to hear about your journey. We would love to hear about the experiences you're having. So of course, leave a comment for us. Hit the like button if you like what you're hearing. And also feel free to share this with others, because if it's benefiting you, we're assuming that it would help others as well. Next coffee break, we're going to talk about restoring trust. Until next time, I'm Michael Coffey. This is Coffee Break. We are Cultivate Group. You are fantastic. Be well, lead well, and do well. See you next time.